Pete, you think he came aboard at Amsterdam, yeah?
Yeah. In the hold, we find him hiding.
Just a minute, Captain. We've got a stowaway inside.
Got a light?
I'm gonna light this! Cowley! George Cowley! CI5! Get him here! You tell him it's Meredith! And get him here fast!
Very nice setting. He was one of the best men we've ever had, Sir Peter. Strange ending for him. Anonymity was what he looked for all his life. It was his stock and trade. And what could be more anonymous than that?
When I go, I suppose it'll be an obituary in the Times and a pompous memorial service in some fashionable church. And yet he did more for his country than I could ever hope to.
You're too modest, Sir Peter.
That's just what I'm not, Cowley. I have single-mindedly pursued public recognition. To be quite frank, I can't think of anything I'd enjoy more than reading my own obituary.
On the principle that even the press doesn't speak ill of the dead.
Precisely. And what about you, Cowley? What's it going to be for you? A marble monument or an unmarked grave?
It's not a subject I think about a great deal, Sir Peter.
If I had your job, I'd think about it most of the time. No peace for CI5?
Not even here. If you'll excuse me, Sir Peter.
Of course.
I'll be there in half an hour.
He's on his way.
Meredith! Cowley's on his way. Why not come out now? What's the point of all this? Can you hear me? Meredith, give yourself up.
Managed to keep the press away.
Good. Up there?
Yes, sir.
By the forklift. Who is this Meredith, anyway?
An old friend from the Hong Kong station. One of the best men I ever had. Until half an hour ago, I thought he was dead. Just leave this to me.
Cowley.
Good to see you alive, Colin. The report said captured, assumed dead.
It was a fair assumption.
Come on. We'll get you out of this. Okay, we'll take care of the formality. It's just exhaustion, I think. Is there any way I can rest?
There's the office over there, sir.
Now, what happened here today didn't happen. Is that understood?
Ours not to reason why, eh?
I could do with something stronger. The only spirit we got's surgical.
Feeling better?
I'm sorry about that, George. Till 3 days ago, still a guest of the Khmer Rouge, and I haven't stopped running since.
It was one hell of an arrival you staged. Why the big production number?
Well, it got you here in half an hour.
We are on the phone, you know. Yeah, and I was a stowaway with no name, no official papers, no identity. That's just the sort of story no official mind is ever likely to grasp.
Well, give us the story, Colin. Starting with how you got out of Cambodia.
Raduk got me out.
Raduk? But he's KGB.
I was. Then China's top man. Also in the past tense. Now he wants to negotiate a new deal. With you.
What sort of a deal?
He wants a new identity and a lot of money. And he wants him fast, or he's a dead man, and he knows it.
What do we get?
You get a name. Name of a traitor. A double agent at the very top of Western intelligence. Codenamed Iron Sphinx.
And where is Raduk?
He's in London, I hope. We split up in Holland when Kadai got too close for comfort.
Where do you fit into all this, Colin?
Oh, I'm just his go-between. That's why he got me out of Cambodia. And that's why Moscow sent Igor Kadai after me.
Kadai? They're really giving you the star treatment.
Nothing but the best, George. He nearly got me in Amsterdam. It won't take him long to find me here.
About as long as it takes to read a shipping schedule. Come on, we'll get you out of here.
Yeah, I feel as if I know that guy. Somebody spent 15 minutes trying to kill her. You do get that feeling. No, not Kadai. His driving instructor.
How is he, Doctor?
The wound itself is nothing. Superficial. But his general condition... Well, he looks as if he spent a year in a concentration camp.
2 years, in fact.
Well, he needs a complete rest. And a high-protein diet.
Right, thank you, Doctor.
One other thing, sir. He's got hold of a bottle of whiskey from somewhere. He shouldn't be drinking.
I'll see to it. The doctor says you've to have a complete rest.
I haven't worn civilized clothes for 2 years. Something else I haven't had for a long time. God, I used to crave for the taste for it.
It'll do you no good, Colin, not in your state.
Oh, I never thought I lived here. You say that. Come to that, I never thought I'd live, period.
A rest first, but then celebration.
A rest is a habit I'm afraid I've got out of. I'll have to get it back gradually. In the meantime...
Tell me what happened, Colin.
Oh, come on, George.
No.
You would have tried 2 years in a Marxist prison camp to cure you that Puritan work ethic for good.
I know you've been through a lot.
Yeah, and some. Human beings are just raw material for the great experiment to them, like bricks or packs of plasticine to a kid, whatever. You chop them up, squeeze them all together, remold them, discard them. Doesn't matter. They're not important. It is the end that counts.
How did you get caught?
Reduc.
Reduc put you in? Reduc got you out?
Yeah, with a 2-year gap in between.
But why?
Well, you know Reduc. It's a game to him. Ideology was never his strong suit. He's too sophisticated.
And his paymasters didn't like that, eh?
The Russians and the Chinese didn't like it, but they had to put up with it because he got results.
But why you in particular?
Well, after 2 years, Reduc knew all there was to know about me, so he knew that of all the people available to him, I was the one most likely to get him your ear. So, what do you want me to tell him, George? We do a deal or not?
I'm interested.
You're interested. This is the biggest thing since Philby.
Oh, God forbid.
Be a big feather in your cap, George.
I don't need a cap or a feather in it.
Such rectitude. You sure you're on the right side?
Oh, quite sure, Colin. I've got my Puritan work ethic to keep me going, remember?
I'll arrange a meeting for tomorrow.
All right. But you can't go alone.
I must. Reduc is telling you one of the most important secrets in the history of espionage, George.
Look at you, man, the state you're in. I wouldn't trust you to cross the road on your own, even if Kadai wasn't out there somewhere waiting for you.
I got here, didn't I? Halfway across the world. George, Reduc won't trust anyone, not even me. If I turn up with your goons breathing down my neck, he'll read that as a double cross. That's the sort of mood he's in.
If it hadn't been for my goons, as you choose to call them, you'd be laid out on a slab by now.
I'm sorry, George. No disrespect to your lads, but I must go alone.
All right. But the minute you get back, the doctor puts you under sedation a full 24 hours. Agreed?
Just don't try to have me followed, George.
Hey, Meredith, did your mother know you're out?
Thanks for saving my life, boys.
Oh, it's all right, Meredith. Think nothing of it. Your smile is recompense enough, isn't that right, Doyle?
Oh, yeah, it's all part of the service. I don't think it goes a long way round.
Congratulations. 2 to 1, and you lost him.
I recognized his driver. Did some surveillance on him a couple of years ago. He's a Pole. Came over during the war. Jan Malensky. Well, how about Grigor Burakov? Ever heard of him?
Even my mum's had a Burakov.
Of course, Malensky. He was one of the names Burakov gave us.
After he defected, right. Among a lot of others, of course. All KGB recruits, but low grade. I remember checking Malensky out at the time.
And?
Nothing. Till now.
So he doesn't know you?
No. But he's the type Kadai would use if he didn't have time to set up a hit.
Very well. Pull Malensky in. But before you do, I've got 2 things to say. 1, just because Kodai failed to kill Meredith today, don't underestimate him. He's a formidable agent. And 2, remember the stakes we're playing for. This operation is vital, absolutely vital.
You wouldn't win many coconuts, would you, Kadai?
You moved in front of Carly. You're lucky I didn't blow your hair off.
It's a mess, Reduc.
Recriminations are a luxury we don't have time for. Did they believe your story, Meredith?
Yes, I think so.
What is the first lesson an agent learns? If you've got a story, stick to it.
I'll stick to it. I'm not going back. It's too risky.
You must. We must all take risks until the job is done. And Cowley is dead.
Not very nice, Malensky, is it? Being run down by a car? Well, I didn't like it either.
I won't talk.
Shut up.
You won't make me talk.
Reduc sends you his regards.
Really?
You're the only one he trusts, George. He'll deal with you, and you alone.
Should I feel flattered? Here. And watch it.
Well, the point is, are you willing?
That would depend on what arrangements Reduc has in mind.
There's a disused RAF base near Manly.
Yes, I know it.
Reduc wants to meet you there at noon tomorrow, alone. He gets a new passport, new identity, and the money, and you get your traitor.
I'm Sphinx.
Yes. When Reduc leaves, end of story.
Kodai has a different ending in mind, I suspect.
Oh, that's your problem, George. You're going to have to seal off that base so tight there's no way Kodai can get close enough to kill Reduc.
But Reduc has to travel to and from the base. Kodai might make the hit anywhere.
Not unless Kodai has smuggled in a SAM missile hidden under his duty-frees.
Reduc's flying into Manly.
He has access to a helicopter.
For a man on the run, Reduc still seems to have a lot of resources.
Reduc's a man that's always known that sooner or later he'd be on the run. He's obviously made provision for it.
You can't play both ends against the middle forever.
Right. But Reduc intends to try.
I can manage to seal off Manly, but it'll be a big operation. A lot of men, a lot of movement. It's tantamount to sending Kodai a formal invitation.
Oh, you may know already. Reduc's security isn't what it was.
Very well.
There's one other condition, George. You meet Reduc alone. If anyone else approaches closer than 500 yards, it'll be taken as a breach of faith.
From what you say, I'm surprised Reduc feels himself to be in a position to make conditions.
He's very twitchy. He was relying on Iron Sphinx, and the man refused him.
When was this?
4 days ago. Thank God he did refuse him.
Your ticket out of jail and mine to a top double agent.
An agent that Reduc now has no qualms about betraying.
For a price.
Oh, for a price, yeah, but cheap at that price. Well, what's this, George?
24 hours under sedation, remember?
Anything you say, George.
Records for Cowley here. Send up everything you've got on a Jan Malensky.
No needles.
But Mr. Cowley
No,
said...
Robin, for the last 2 years, I do things to you with needles.
But an injection's much more effective.
I said no needles.
Oh, very well. Take 3 now, and I'll look in 5 or 6 hours' time. Sleep well.
will tell you nothing.
I haven't asked you anything yet, laddie.
You'll get nothing from me.
Get? I've come to give you something, haven't I, Bodie?
Where'd you get this?
He takes after his mother, don't you think?
Oh, yeah. Spitting image.
Your sister Sonia and her husband and children in the park in Warsaw. Taken last summer. Your Uncle Peter in national costume. It's very picturesque.
Where did you get these? Why are you showing me them?
We've known about you for years, Jan. So we made it our business to find out about your background. It wasn't very difficult, was it, Bodie?
No.
We found out all about your cousin, who works in the steel yard, and your sister, and your widowed mother, and all the others, just in case one day you were in a position to help us. And today is that day.
If I help you, Kodai will have my family eliminated.
If you help me, the only elimination, as you put it, will be of Kodai himself.
It's not a risk I choose to take, Mr. Cowley.
In that case, I have no choice either. I will have your family in Poland incriminated as Western agents.
No one will believe that.
My people will ensure that the evidence against them is incontrovertible.
You bastard! You're like Kodai. You use people, innocent people, old people, anyone to get what you want.
I do try to get what I want. But I'm not like Kodai. I look after the people I use. Help me, and I'll protect your family. Refuse me, and I'll do what Kodai would do. What Kodai will probably do anyway once you're no longer of use to him. Now, you know where Kodai is, don't you? Come on. Tell me, Jan.
Baddock Street, 141.
Well, keep him under wraps. Jackson is to speak to no one. I want Kodai alive and anyone else there is with him. Understood? Just play it by the book. Especially you, Bodie.
Morning, sir.
Morning, Stevens. All quiet in the home front?
As the grave, sir.
Mr. Meredith?
He's not stirred, sir.
Good. Well, you'd better get some sleep yourself. I'll take over.
Sir?
Cowley.
I thought it was time we had a talk, Mr. Cowley. At a safe distance this time.
You're maybe thinking of the last wee chat we had.
I still have the scar. A constant reminder of how little your word is worth.
About as much as yours. You had a gun too, Kodai. I was just quicker.
Happily not quick enough.
Okay. Yes, right. I presume you haven't called me to reminisce about the past.
Indeed, no. I want to talk about the present and the future.
How far from Baddock Street are you?
About 5 minutes.
I'll keep him talking as long as I can.
Right.
I don't think we have much to talk about, Kodai, but I'm prepared to listen.
I want Radu.
I haven't got Radu.
But you can get him. At noon tomorrow at RAF Manly. You see, my information is comprehensive. I could, for instance, kill Meredith anytime I like. But Meredith is not important. Radu is. You and I are opposite sides of the same coin, Cowley. But it is an old devalued coin. It belongs to a war which is over. Buy Raduk's information and you start that war again. Look to the future, Cowley. He's a traitor. He deserves his punishment.
I'm looking for a traitor too, Kodai. And if you don't...
hate flashy drivers, don't you?
What are you going to tell him?
What do you mean, me? You tell him.
Thanks.
Well, the good news... Yeah, the good news is that my colleague here obeyed orders and didn't shoot Kodai.
And the bad news is he got away.
Right.
Again.
Right.
And you're my best man. You were my best man.
There's no answer to that.
There is one. Kodai was tipped off.
How? We ran our bikes as soon as Malensky gave us the address.
A man outside somewhere?
No way. No, we'd have seen him. I mean, playing it by the book as we were, so...
Malensky has a wife.
Well, he didn't when we picked him up.
Nevertheless, Bodie, the good Mrs. Malensky is alive and well and living in London.
So she could have tipped off Kodai when Malensky didn't come home?
Kodai put the rest together himself.
Yeah.
She can't know the phone number of this house. Yet Kodai apparently does. I want Meredith moved out of harm's way.
Say if those 12's available.
Good enough, but one of you stays with him all the time. Take it in shifts.
Oh, nursemaids.
Obeying orders, Bodie, and make absolutely sure you're not followed. I don't want any more mistakes. This is Cowley, CI5. Put me through to the Air Commodore.
Anything?
No, clear.
It's the third time. Kodai's really got you worried. Kodai's got Cowley worried.
Where are we going?
Safe house.
When I got out of Phnom Penh, I really thought I was going back to freedom.
In the circumstances, I wouldn't complain.
Well, what the hell would you know about it?
I know everything about it, Meredith. We all do. Only some of us don't keep talking about it, right? Come on.
You got first shift.
I lost the toss.
Okay. 5-star. Where's the bar?
Sorry, it's a dry house.
I'd love a drink. You can get me some. I'll give you an IOU.
Gotta stick with you. There's a big bad wolf out there, you know.
Yeah, I noticed.
Meredith. Tomorrow after Cowley and Reduke do the business.
What?
Right. What?
I got 2 years' pay to catch up on. And overseas allowances.
Gonna spend it here?
Where else?
What about the big bad wolf?
When Reduke's told Cowley what he doesn't want him to know, I cease to be an issue.
You seem to be quite a big issue now.
Well, I'll try not to get swollen-headed.
How come Kodai knew we'd broken Malensky?
Who's Malensky?
Well, he happens to be our source of Kodai's whereabouts. We went straight there, and yet Kodai knew we were coming.
Did he know?
Well, he knew to get out in a hurry.
Well, that's standard practice. We all do that, don't we?
Do we?
Of course.
You try and get some sleep.
Slip out and get me some scotch. I'll be fine.
You'll be fine if you sleep.
obviously never was your forte, was it, Kodai?
You're going to learn to do things quiet. They know he was here.
Someone somewhere was waiting for a call from him.
I think I prefer Busby.
Led Kodai straight to Meredith.
We weren't followed.
Weren't you? Then how the hell did Kodai locate number 12 clairvoyance?
Could have been Meredith.
Meredith?
He did have a phone in his room.
There are times, Doyle, when you show remarkable intelligence. But this doesn't appear to be one of them.
He had a phone in his room here, too. Kodai had two at his place. Must have been Meredith.
Why would Meredith use the phone to summon his own executioner?
Perhaps he was just a poor judge of character. The fact remains, sir, there's no way we were followed.
Cowley.
Good afternoon, Mr. Cowley. I warned you. Now will you be sensible and give me Radu?
I'll make no deals with you, Kodai.
If you won't give me Radu, Cowley, I shall have to take him.
You can try. That's your privilege.
When you meet Radu tomorrow at Manly, I shall be there.
That should make for an interesting exchange of views.
Possibly, but strictly two-way. Raduk won't get the chance to utter a word.
Thanks, Mike.
If you ever want to stop talking, get a headache. It's twice. 3 times in just a few hours, Cowley's given us a roasting.
Sure round, isn't it?
What the hell does he think? We don't know how to look for a tail anymore.
Have a Harvey Wallbanger, please. Cheer me up a bit.
Sorry.
You can drink that stuff.
Full of vitamins, this, you know.
Maybe, but how do you drink it? It's very expensive.
I can't help it if it was your round, can I?
No, I'm right.
You always say that.
You know damn well we weren't followed. From the moment we left Malensky, we were on RT, no tail, and yet Kodai knew.
Well, it's like Meredith says, isn't it? Do the job and blow.
And when we took him to the safe house, we both checked all the way. You said yourself we weren't followed. And the moment you were on your own with Meredith, Kodai blew in. The tip-off had to come from Meredith.
But they killed him, didn't they?
Cowley's pulling one over us. He's not giving us the whole story. Why the hell, just for once, can't he give us the whole story? Unless Meredith thought he was unexpendable and wasn't.
Why should he be working for them?
2 years in a Khmer prison camp, mate. I worked for him.
Yeah. Only until you got back. I mean, there's no law says you can only change sides once.
He and Cowley were so close. Hong Kong station, best man in the Far East. And if Meredith did change sides, would it be good enough to fool Cowley? I know it doesn't add up, but the moment I saw those 2 telephones, something
Doyle, just buy us a drink and stop pouring out conjecture, all right?
It's the sport you want.
Ah, that wasn't a drink now, was it? Said so yourself.
Go on, I'll have a scotch. Your reward will be in heaven, my son.
Oh, they'd have it here, thanks. Yeah. Bottle of lager, please, love. And an orange for the boy. Listen, stick a large vodka in it here. You can have one yourself.
Too early for me.
How much is that, then?
$1.35, please.
Yeah. Sure you won't have one?
Positive.
Oh, that's a pity.
Whose is that?
That. It's yours. You're Irene, aren't you?
Thanks a bunch, mate. Cheers. It's a bit cloudy, isn't it?
Expensive, too.
It's not bad. Go on, tell me we're going. Hey, it's a long way to RAF Manly.
What about my lager?
Maybe she'll give you credit.
The men all here?
Sir.
Good. Now, precisely at noon, a helicopter will touch down here. Raduk will get out and walk into this hangar where I will be waiting. After 2 or 3 minutes, he'll come out again, get back into the helicopter, and it'll take off. In all, a stopover of less than 10 minutes. And during that time, Kodai will attempt to kill him. So I want the perimeter of this field sewn up so tight a gnat can't get at us.
Knee-deep in dead insects already, sir.
Good. But all the immediate approaches to the airfield, too. Roads, tracks, paths, I want them all covered. Kodai will come. I know it.
You'd be alone with Raduk, not a man for 500 yards. I don't like it.
I don't like it either, Bodie, and even less do I like having my orders questioned. Right, clear off both of you. I want no one within 500 yards from now on, and I mean no one. It doesn't matter who it is or what the circumstances are. And second, in absolutely no circumstances whatsoever is a shot to be fired until further orders. And anybody who disobeys will spend the rest of his life watching Russian trawlers in the Outer Hebrides.
It's nice to feel wanted.
Touchdown in 10 minutes, Air Commodore. Stand by us from now, sir. Over.
Yeah, quite looking forward to seeing Kodai again.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Ah, he's not such a bad sort. A bit careless with firearms, I'll concede.
Yeah, and he loves animals and children, I know. Maybe he won't show.
Ah, he'll show. 50 says he shows.
Oh, Radek sometime.
So where's Kodai?
He's having a good long look, isn't he?
Bloody advertising, I call it.
you are trespassing.
We got permission.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, quite sure.
Who from?
Ministry of Defense. It's all been cleared.
Well, all right. So long as you have permission, I don't mind.
Thanks.
I hope you've got licenses for those guns of yours.
I told you it would be a two-way conversation, Carly. What's in the briefcase?
What Raduk asked for. A brand new British passport and £200,000 in used notes. If I make a promise, I keep it.
When Raduk and I celebrate, our first toast will be to your probity, Carly. Now, throw me the case.
Was that you firing, Bodie? Come on. Help me out of this damn thing. Was it you, Bodie?
Can't tell, am I, sir?
Doyle.
Likewise, sir.
I knew you would. Never could have the orders, either of you.
I could have killed you.
Rubbish.
What if he'd gone for a headshot?
At 20 yards and poor light with a handgun. Well, leave the car here and come with me, quick.
Where are we going?
That remains to be seen. Doyle, you're driving.
Yes, sir.
And stand the men down.
Why aren't we taking the lads?
Because I don't want a bloody procession, Doyle. Come on, quick.
Nice friends you've got, sir.
Let's switch the scrambler in.
John Brown calling Queen Vic. Come in, please, Queen Vic. John Brown?
I hear you, John Brown. Please advise. Over.
Target chopper heading 315, estimated speed 19 knots. Exact position now 5050 north, 0201 west. Over.
Thank you, John Brown. Keep advising. Over. Bodie, you're navigating.
Yeah. How did you know to wear the fancy waistcoat? Clairvoyance?
Clairvoyance. As soon as Meredith claimed he'd spoken to Iron Sphinx 4 days ago, I knew he was lying. Whatever it was Raduk wanted, it wasn't a new passport.
Didn't you trust us either?
Bodie, I'm sure you have many hidden talents, but if acting is one of them, I didn't want to put it to the test with Meredith.
What did I say about Meredith?
Target now 5053 north, 0204 west, heading steady 315.
So the next left.
How far are we behind?
About 5 miles, sir.
John Brown to Queen Vic. Chopper stationary at 5055 north, 0204 west, losing altitude. Over.
Thank you, John Brown. Please advise if chopper moves. Over.
Wilco Queen Vic out.
All right, this is your turn off.
Nu,
Вот вы награду.
a как насчет Cowley?
It's got to be the place. Cortland House. The lawn's big enough for Concord.
Und da ist in Iranien.
Я выстрелил в него. 3 раза.
Попытался выстрелить в Cowley, выстрелил в Meredith.
Я говорю, выстрелил в него. Я же видел, как он упал.
I do a deal with you, Cowley. The name you want, I'd still give it you.
I already know the name and the man. I worked with him for 20 years.
Then why didn't you arrest him?
Because he was working for us. He was always working for us.
I don't believe you, Cowley. You don't know who the man is.
Keep him talking.
Was, Redduc, was. The man is dead.
You're bluffing, Cowley.
I'm not.
How did you know about Meredith?
I didn't. Until he said you'd spoken to our man at a time when I knew that our man had been dead for a fortnight. I'd just been to his memorial service. Under the circumstances, it was hardly surprising that he couldn't help you.